Let me break this down for you. The difference between freaking out and having an appropriate emotional response, aka acting on your emotions. Acting on your emotions is what's going to heal all your problems, okay? First, separately from a stressful situation, you need to understand what your feelings actually are intellectually. So you just had a fight with your partner, or your estranged parent was on their bullshit again. Leave the situation to process. The first thing is what happened, defining the dynamics, defining the chain of events, defining the setting, defining all those factors. You're like setting the scene for a story or for a play, you know what I'm saying? So that you can understand it intellectually. Second thing to do is notice what your behavior was. Were you preaching? That's a stress response. Were you defending? Were you shut down? Were you fawning? Were you freezing? What are your behaviors? What does that actually look like for you? Behavior like that, stress responses, indicate that something is going on in your body. So that's the first thing. Identify the behavior and just know and be aware that something's going on in your body. And you know this, by the way, behavior it's compulsive behavior. It's automatic behavior, okay? Because the problem is you don't feel like you have choice in the moment. So notice the behavior and then remember that something's going on in your body. Take a break, breathe, get outside the situation. Number 2, you're figuring out what your emotions are. If you're an intellectualizer, if you don't know how to actually feel your feelings, that's okay. This is why I'm teaching you this way, because you're already intellectual. I'm not going to tell you some bottom-up process. It's like, go in the corner and breathe. Like, you don't get that. That's not going to, like, integrate with you, okay? So anyway, get out, notice the behaviors, and then remind yourself something's going on in your body. The second thing is the E is emotions. Understand what your emotions could possibly be. If you're intellectual and you understand the setting, literally look at your life like a storybook and be like, I wonder what emotions would be normal to feel here. Fear, anger. So you have to name them. And this is kind of a dual cycle. As you're naming them, your body will calm down. It's a neurological thing, okay? Your body will calm down. And what I want you to do is notice where those feelings are felt in your body. The point of this is to be fully present in the moment so that you can do something differently next time, and I'm going to teach you the other part. But you have to feel the sensation that accompanies the feeling. You have to feel, is it in your throat? Is it in your chest? Does your whole body tense up? Like, what is your body experience, your body's emotional experience? Because remember, emotions are energy in motion. They are your body's physical response to your environment. Getting in touch with your physical responses in the moment is going to help you choose to do something different and act on those feelings. But you can't do that unless you're fully aware of what's going on in your body. So you're separate, you're identifying intellectually what your feelings are, you're naming them, then you're feeling them in your body, you're noticing the sensations, and then there's 2 other parts to it that are an intellectual part, but you're going back into the situation and trying to have this like dual awareness of what's going on in your body as you're paying attention to what's going on outside. So it's a parallel process. You're self-regulating, you're being aware of yourself, and then you're acting on the energy that's in that place. Like, am I scared? What do I need? So those are the 2 other things. What do I need and what do I want in this situation? And doing this outside of it is going to help you do it in the moment so much, because with estrangement and with parents, that can feel really high stakes. I mean, it's your attachment figure. Like, you want a relationship. If you do. Or it's your marriage, right? These 2 primary relationships are where it's going to feel most high stakes. So going outside of it and like processing with a third party, like a therapist or a friend, a friend maybe doesn't know things on this level like this, but doing that is going to help you practice again. So it's a whole process. Acting on your emotions is acting on the individual emotions in the moment to get yourself what you need and get yourself what you want. It's not letting them build up and then freaking out and having a meltdown. That is going to flood you and make you feel worse. So I just ranted here. I'm going to make visuals about this in the coming weeks. I haven't had time recently. But this is what it is all about. Acting on your emotions, feeling your individual feelings and acting on those, as opposed to acting on the buildup of them, which is what is making you have freakouts, panic attacks, road rage, autoimmune issues. It's causing all your problems. So breaking it down is what I'm going to teach you to do, but this is just the beginning of it.